Hi Virgo, and welcome back to my channel. Whether you are a Virgo sun, moon, rising Venus, or however Virgo may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today, Virgo, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on what particular obstacles, challenges, or blockages may potentially be coming up for you in the month of October. But I'm also going to be channeling the energies that you will either be needed or will require here in order to sidestep those challenging energies. Last but not least, I'm also going to be channeling messages focusing on what potential blessings may be coming in your direction. But first, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. For those of you who are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box and click on that credentials link. For those of you who would like to follow me on my social media platforms, please feel free to take a look underneath my banner. And there you will find all of the social media platforms that I am a part of, and I am only a part of the ones that are listed underneath my banner. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you know, these are all free channeled messages, and the only thing I ask in return is if you could please give me a thumbs up, like, share, or subscribe so that I know that you are enjoying these free channeled messages. And if you know people in your social circle whom you feel would benefit from these channeled messages, please feel free to share my YouTube channel link. If you haven't done so already, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on new content upload or when I go live on my live stream. All right, Virgo, let's take a look here at the potential challenge, obstacle, or delays here that may be potentially coming in your direction here in October. So you have here fated to suffer. And what I'm getting here with fated to suffer is that there could be here some type of internal scripts, okay, or kind of like a pattern of either how you communicate internally, maybe your thoughts, maybe here for some of you some limited beliefs, something here. But I'm getting here, well, I'm getting two messages. For some of you, it's coming in as internally. Okay, what do I mean by that? I mean that you may be confined into a script or a thought pattern here that for whatever reason, now one of the reasons could be because the eclipse season is here upon us, okay, between now to the ending of this year. And that may trigger, surface, or resurface here any self-critical, judgmental, I'm getting here self-sabotaging scripts or beliefs, okay, that may pop up in the month of October. So for some of you here, this person here, I'll show you here in a minute, but you know, I'll tell you in the second, and I have a second message here for you. But the first one here is that this person here who has an apple, okay, in front of them, they are giving the apple to another person here, a younger person. But the side that the person here is giving the apple to over here is the part that is rotten. Okay, so take a look at this. I'm going to bring it here as close as I can. So I feel here that there's this internal type of energy that you may be tempted, maybe through overthinking, being a little bit too critical about yourself, judgmental about yourself here in some way, shape, or form, some way, shape, or form. And I'm tripping over my words, which is not usual here. So for some of you here, it's coming across like that. It's like you're going to maybe here have some type of miscommunication here. But I'm also getting here for others of you that this may actually be a person in your social circle. It could be a coworker. It could be someone in your staff. It could be a family member, your partner, your spouse, your friends, your family. It could be someone else. Or it could be someone that you don't even know here. But I'm getting here, there's a sense of someone convincing you of something or planting seeds in your mind that may not be accurate. They may not be honest. There may be someone here trying to throw a monkey wrench here in something that either you're looking as a valuable or a viable. So either valuable or viable solution, or like you're looking at something as something very positive and someone is trying their best to switch it as if it's something negative, but in reality it's not. So there's a sense here of deception here. So they're trying to feed you here a storyline that isn't quite accurate, or that isn't, I'm hearing things may not be as they seem here when we're talking about this person. Okay. Now, this could be a person, this could be an environment, this could be a situation. And it's coming across as someone that you will trust. It's like you're going to trust, the fountain of information or the source of the information. And that's what they or this person it's as if either you feel comfortable with this person or situation or environment. And because you feel comfortable, because you trust either the person, their judgment, or because they're in your close proximity as far as your circle, it's like that's that vantage point this person feels. This is like very specific. It's coming in like so specific. Yeah. You have the number 25 here. 2 + 5 is equal to 7. But there's something here that someone knows, that it's like they know that you will automatically either trust them, believe them. But that's how this is coming across. So for some of you, it's just your shadow self internally. It's your shadow self, the part of us that, may at times surface or resurface when we are not allowing ourselves to, to be either divinely guided or not allowing ourselves to be in a higher level of frequency here, right? But for others of you, it's coming across as this is someone else. So for some of you, it's an internal battle. And for others of you, it's external. But listen carefully. For those of you who may resonate for this to be external, it's coming across as someone doesn't have your best interests at heart. They're trying to feed you. Remember this apple, the side that's facing this person here is the side that's rotten. And this person here, the side of the apple that's facing them, it's the side of the apple that's very healthy, that's beautiful, that's red, that's vibrant. Again, I'm going to bring this up here a bit. You see that? So it's as if someone is trying to manipulate, whether this is manipulate facts, whether it's manipulating data, whether it's manipulating a storyline, whether it's trying to manipulate you into believing something that it may not be the case. But there's someone here that wants to capture your attention and refocus it on something that may not be as honest or as it may seem, or as that they're presenting it as. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Did you see that? That just popped out of the deck by itself. Validation, confirmation. Wasn't I saying that I was getting kind of stuck on my words? And I was talking about miscommunication. Guess what popped out of the deck? By the way, more than one card popped out of the deck. So Virgo, grab a snack, get something to sip on, because your reading may take a little longer than the other readings I've been channeling, okay? Number one, throat chakra came out of the deck. I don't know what else is behind it, but we're gonna unpack these messages for you here, okay? So you have the throat chakra. How can you sidestep the situation? Listen. And some of you may say, well, why are you saying listening when we're talking about the throat chakra? Well, the throat chakra, yes, is about your throat. It's about communication. It represents the area of conversation, of expression. But it also is connected to your ears. Why? Because communication is two-way. At times we need to be passive listeners. Other times we need to be active listeners. Sometimes we need to listen before we can speak or share an idea. And this throat chakra is, how do you sidestep this energy? Let me bring this over here, because I see that the light is casting there you go. This is the potential challenge that may be coming in your direction. And remember, this deck right here and this deck right here is, how can we sidestep this energy? How can we overcome this obstacle? And the card that you have here, Virgo, is throat chakra. How can you sidestep or overcome this obstacle? Number one, listening. Not just physical listening, but also intuitively listening to your higher self. Throat chakra, be able to clearly express, maybe, clearly expressing your boundaries, strengthening your boundaries here. Number 5 represents change. So there could be here a dynamic here that needs to be changed, or that will change here. Like you changing the way that you're either receiving this information, believing this information, or how you could be talking to yourself internally here in regards to being a little bit too harsh on yourself, either because of those self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs that may surface or resurface during this during this eclipse season. Okay? So you have the throat chakra, you have the 3 of rejoice and celebration. And by the way, the 3 of rejoice and celebration is the 3 of cups. So there could be here some sense of reconciliation or reunion back with someone who may have in the past or recent past, because this person is looking towards my left-hand side, who may have tried to pull wool over your eyes in the past or recent past. There may be here this sense of recalibration or reunion here. For others of you here, this is coming across as the manner in which you are sidestepping this fated to suffer, this storyline here, is by allowing yourself to vibrate at a higher vibration. Okay? There could be here other people who are on your team, or this could be a sign, symbol, synchronicity, or a symbolism, because these cups are up in the air. This could be here your higher self, your spiritual guides that may interject this situation here that for some of you is happening internally. You're being overly critical about something because you're looking at it logically, analytically, And maybe there is some sense of internal fear here of something. And so you're kind of on overdrive. You're being overly cautious. And so this may be here your angelic realm, your spiritual realm, your higher self, your intuition, your sixth senses here, coming in and creating here some sense of support system and you tapping into that frequency. Look at that. You have new beginning. The Fool in tarot. Yeah, remember that I just said 2 seconds ago, it's like, being a little bit too critical. Analysis paralysis here for some of you is coming in as the challenge up here. And this being, the how you're going to overcome it, listening to your higher self, to the sign symbol synchronicities that may be coming in your direction. For some of you, there's going to be here some type of new beginning. So for some of you here, this is coming across, especially if it's internal, okay? If this is a power struggle within yourself, meaning the energy here of limited beliefs, of talking yourself out of something because there is here a potential fear of something, or, being a little too guarded, or, something like that. This is talking about you actually listening and tapping into your inner oracle, your deeper inner knowing, and allowing your intuition to pull you out of this energy here. So you're kind of like it's funny because I'm seeing like a person, how like, music is not my industry. So when I see this symbol, like I completely understand. It's like, how like someone like, they check like the sounds, like up, here, down, those like, I don't know what that's called, whatever. So that's what I'm seeing. It's like you recalibrating that, but internally, and allowing yourself to move or step out of this self-sabotage or limited beliefs. That's if you are connecting, or you will be connecting to this as this being your self-sabotaging thoughts or limited beliefs. For others of you, which is the second message that I was getting, if this is symbolizing a person or a situation, this is showing you how to sidestep this by you listening to your higher self, being able to communicate the boundaries or express what you need to express. There's a sense of you celebrating this sense of liberation of this discussion, or, clearly placing the boundaries or strengthening the boundaries that you need, and moving away from this energy, whether that be a person, an environment, or an energy, or a person here. It's like you're stepping away. Now you know who this person is and what this person is about. And there's this energy of you just pivoting off, saying, okay, you don't need to say anything, but you're going to be taking those mental notes. And you're going to say, oh, okay, wait, this person is kind of like, pulling me in this direction. And this may not be the best for me. Okay? And this is how this is coming across. Interesting. Very deep there on the challenge. If this was supposed to be a quick reading on this side of the challenges, but that pretty much took a lot of your, of my focus. Like, because there are like a couple of things happening over here. Because it's coming, for some of you, it's coming across as an internal conflict or challenge. And for others of you, it's coming across as something external. So I wanted to make sure I gave you both the energies that I'm feeling here in regards to that. Let's take a look at how else you can sidestep this energy or this challenge or this obstacle in the month of October. And you have here healing energy. Look at that. For some of you, it's like I said, you healing yourselves, you healing that self-sabotaging thought, limited belief, recognizing that it's there and clearing it. And then moving away to a higher vibrational energy. That's the healing energy. That's if this challenge is focusing on internal self-sabotaging thoughts, limited belief, being overly guarded or cautious of something, when in reality is something actually that's going to be beneficial for you, because the Three of Cups is that positive energy. It's the Three of Cups energy. For others of you, if you're relating this message to external people, energy, environment, this is talking about the way that you can sidestep this energy or overcome this challenge is by healing. Healing the communication between you and this person. You have power and intention right behind that. Putting the power and the intention to gaining some type of clarity. Remember that the three of Cups is also reconciliation and reunion. And for some of you, it may be just healing this energy, especially if it's someone or something from the past or recent past, because this person is looking towards my left-hand side. So there's a sense here of, reunion, reconciliation, letting bygones be bygones, talking about it, turning a new leaf here with the new beginning, talking about it, having a deep discussion with the throat chakra, finding a resolution together as a team, and healing here anything that may have been severed or may have, or may cause attention here in the month of August. The month of October. I don't know why I said August. For some of you, this may have stemmed in the month of August, and the fixing is coming up in October. That was very interesting channeling there. Interesting, because August is the past or the recent past, however you want to look at that. But yeah. Wow. All right, let's take a look here at the beautiful blessings that are coming in your direction. Wow, what a reading, Virgo. What a reading here for you. This is beautiful. We went very deep. Knight of Wands with the Queen of Cups, Moon card here. Okay, remember that I was talking about the eclipse season, and that here may generate, surface, or resurface some type of anxiety and worries. Okay. It says, my intuition guides me to the right decision. Remember that I was talking to you about that? That's a message that came in a little while ago. But let's take a look here at the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, I make decisions without pressure. And that's exactly what I was feeling here, is that this person, if it's external, this person or this environment or this situation creating some type of pressure on you to fill in the blank. This may be different for everyone, especially if it's in love, it's going to be different. In career or money matters, is going to be different. If it's, your work environment, your family environment. But yeah, someone trying to persuade you or sway you or pressure you into hurrying up in something. Knight of Wands is fast-moving energy. Sometimes it's not a person. Sometimes it represents a person. And sometimes it just represents the movement, the energy of. There could be here someone trying to hurry you up into making a decision here about something, and the hurrying up energy may not be what you need to do. You may need to explore something here. There could be someone that's showing you a very beautiful apple, but behind there's something going on here that you may not be aware of. So, very interesting. Queen of Cups, it says, I trust my knowing and follow my heart. I mean, this is just validation, confirmation of what I was saying from the top of your reading. But beautiful blessings, okay? So the blessing of the Knight of Wands, fast-moving energy, you moving in the direction of, you know, and it's interesting because you have the Knight of Wands going in this direction and then the Queen of Cups looking in this direction. And this may be either a person you thought or a situation that you thought was one way, but now when you figure this out, especially if it's external, when you figure it out, it's like you're going to do a reverse. You're going to go right back around. That's why new beginning is here. You're going to go right back around. You're going to say, maybe that person, that environment, or that situation may not be as green as I thought it was. You know, like you think the grass is greener on the other side, and then you're kind of like on the other side and you're like, wait a minute, this wasn't what I was expecting. Very interesting, because there's a lot of green here, like grass, and a lot of green here, like grass, okay? And this person is stepping on the planet here, like the ground. So very interesting here. But yes, Virgo, beautiful energy here. This could also be Queen of Cups. It could be someone here. It could be a water sign. All right. Doesn't have to be, but it could be a water sign here for you. You know, you were going in one direction, but now you're moving in a new direction here. Maybe towards this Queen of Cups into this could be representing you. Okay, you are going to be trusting and following your heart, going to do a reverse here, and you're going to move into the direction of listening to your higher knowing or your deeper intuition here. And of course, with the fact that the moon is right behind it, definitely is telling me here that you're going to allow your intuition to guide you to a higher level of inner knowing and following your heart. Virgo, I hope these messages have been insightful. My apologies if it ran a little bit longer on time than what I expected, but definitely a lot here for you coming in the month of October. Remember that sometimes these messages may develop a little later. We'll have our own unique timeline. Thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.